So hi everyone. If anyone ends up watching this, I am here with Ken Wells, who is a instructor on the Udemy.com platform, which is I think the biggest online platform for courses, or I should say the biggest place for online courses. And Udemy has, I think, over 9 million students. And Ken Wells has well, I'll let him introduce himself, but he's making a living teaching courses on Udemy. And so we're here to ask him some questions. Me and my friend Adam is here to ask him some questions about how he's making it work. So Ken, thanks for being here.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, my journey on Udemy started in June of last year. And
really, only? So it's been less than a year?
Yep.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
So there was a substantial amount of work in the beginning.
Yeah.
I scaled it much faster than what I've seen, other instructors that I've been in contact with.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys have.
So yeah, I guess the first one is just to give us a sense of your track record on Udemy. How many students you have, how many courses you have, that kind of thing.
Sure. So right now I have 10 courses that are live. Mm-hmm. I have 2 that are about to go live next month. Mm-hmm. And I also have, right now I have about almost 26,000 students in 157 countries.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's okay, I'm just going to share your course page.
Sure. Oh, I guess I have 11 courses.
11 courses. Yeah. 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 You kind of lose track.
Just forgot one.
Create a bunch.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Best-selling Udemy. So this is your title, I guess, on Udemy.
Yep.
Okay. And then this is kind of your normal or your course profile page.
You got it.
Kind of bolding the some of the keywords that you want people to know your courses about. Okay, cool. And then see, it shows here 25,000 students, 11 courses, 550, almost 55 reviews, and your courses are priced. So right now Udemy's course pricing is between. Is it $10 at the minimum, or
it's their pricing structure is between $20 to $50.
20 to 50. Okay.
So what I do
20 is the minimum now. Okay.
Yeah, 20 is the minimum.
Okay.
And yeah, so basically what I do there is, depending on where I'm ranking and the size of the course, I will price it. I will look at my competitors and see, like, if my 2 closest competitors are at $20, but I'm outranking them, then I'll put mine $5 higher or something like that.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So that's one of the market research techniques you use, is to look at your and how do you find your competitors?
Well, it really, everything starts with keyword research.
Okay.
So that's who my competitors are, is who is competing for keywords with me.
Okay, so let's say, and maybe we could even, I don't know, Adam, if we want to use your topic as an example, or if you want us to use a different topic, what if we did a little exercise? Adam, are you interested in trying some keyword research on your topic, or no?
Maybe we could do the course that I'm kind of thinking about later this year.
Okay, great.
I haven't really done any research on, so I'd love some new ones.
Sure. And what is the topic?
It's the art software that I use for creating comics. It's called Manga Studio or Clip Studio Paint, but basically like a course teaching how to make comics. Okay,
awesome. So I'm just thinking about whether that example would be useful for everyone, or for myself and maybe a few others who might be watching this.
No, we can use a more general topic.
Definitely. Yeah, let's use a general topic. Or maybe, Ken, do you have a topic that you're going to be working on?
I really don't have any in mind, because I've already created some courses that,
Okay, so let me use an example then. Let's say that I'm a relationship coach.
Okay.
And I'm wanting to create a course on how to have better, relationship with your partner.
Right. So what I would do is I would go to an incognito window
Oh,
for.
interesting. And why incognito? Oh, for Chrome.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna okay. Let's just say I'm not going to use incognito. I'm just going to use this window.
Sure. I mean, I don't know how that is on other browsers, but it's just simply because, obviously your search results are skewed based on your personal browsing history.
Yeah. Okay. Let me actually do share an incognito window then. That might be easier to okay. So I'm just going to share this screen, which is an incognito window. Cool.
And what I would do is I usually just go to udemy.com and I would have like another doc open, like a Google Doc or whatever.
Right.
And first thing I would do is like right here in this search bar, I would just start by typing like a single letter. Like let's say it's relationships, right? So I would type in an R and then an E. Okay, and then I'm looking in this drop-down menu, and I don't see anything yet. So now put in an L. And we have relationships. So even though that's not like, it's still pretty general, I'm going to take those two keywords, relationships and relationship. Now the order that they appear in is based on how much they're searched. All those ones that say, you see the little icon with the page and it says course on the far right. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff, just those keywords above.
Oh, okay, just these, yeah.
So I would put those three, relationships, relationship, and relationship building, and I would put them in that order on a Google Doc.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So now put in another A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and still nothing new.
Yeah.
So then a T.
Relationship coaching.
Now, relationship coaching just popped up. I would throw that at the bottom of my list.
Okay.
Okay. Now, again, keep going with an I.
Right.
Just keep going. Still nothing new. You just want to keep going until we see something new here.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Relationship marketing.
Relationships coaching versus relationship coaching. I guess. Okay, when it comes to these kinds of differences where there's like an S versus no S, what is your take on it?
Well, this is just the preliminary. Like this is where I'm just getting ideas. Later, I'll do some other things to kind of condense it down and focus on which keywords I'm going to target.
Got it.
It's just giving me ideas. So I just kind of like type out relationships one letter at a time like that.
Yeah. Let me actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to start a Google spreadsheet and I'm going to, just as an actual exercise, share my screen so that you can see everything. Okay, so we had relationship
building.
See what else we had.
Relationship coaching. Well, it looks like there's ship and ships coaching.
Right. Okay. I think it was this one came first. Coaching. Yeah, and then so do you actually like order them? Sorry.
I do, but at this point we're just kind of getting ideas. So then if we go back to that search, so I would just go all the way through and see if anything else pops up. Doesn't look like there is. Now, if you want to get more
here's interesting. Some interesting.
Yeah, there you go. Happy relationships,
bad relationships. Relationships diagram. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. And then interestingly, there's two types of personalities that are especially interested in relationships. ENFJs, which I'm on the borderline of actually.
Right.
ENFJ.
Now, I'm assuming that I have a more specific idea, right? Yeah. And so if it doesn't relate to personalities and relationships, then obviously I'm not going to put those down.
Right.
I'm just putting down, happy relationships, bad relationships. And then like, let's say, let's be more specific. You mentioned that the idea was how to have a better relationship.
Yeah, let's actually get even more specific. Let's say how to have a better relationship when you have kids.
Okay.
Like, maybe marriage.
That's pretty specific. So, I might start with how to, and so then I'm starting.
Interesting.
So I just slow down though, because you might get ideas as you go along, but you just kind of do each letter just like we did before, and just kind of see what's popping up.
It's interesting. I think given that there's probably too many H's there, they're not showing it, or maybe you have to refresh.
Yeah, you just got to keep going, like H-O.
Oh, I see.
Go till you kind of start seeing stuff pop up.
Right.
Just start spelling out like how to have a good relationship. See, nothing so far, so we put the W in.
Okay, this is weird. Look at these. What is this? Do you know what those numbers are?
No.
Is that a course number?
Honestly, I have no idea what that is.
Okay, it's weird. Maybe it's a Udemy bug. Maybe they're showing us how many people are searching it.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
How to
have.
Okay. How to hack a computer. How to have. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
okay. Yeah. There you go.
After having kids.
Yeah.
How to have school. How to have school. That's weird. How to have less fear and more power. Hey, Ken, maybe you should teach a class on that. You could teach a class on that. How to have. Okay. So this is weird. So how to have better. Let's just say better.
Yeah, apparently people are really interested in that first one.
Yeah. I don't think this is just on Udemy. Okay, how I became much more productive and how you can too. That's interesting.
Right.
You can do that too, Ken. Write that down. How top start can have avoid business. Okay.
I think a good course title would be How to Have Fun Sex, because that's clearly near the top.
Yeah.
Well, this also is helping you to, maybe refine your idea. Like, for example, if you look midway down through the list, it says how to be a better lover.
Right.
So maybe you started off with this idea that you're going to help people have a better relationships. Mm-hmm. And you decide based on this, you say, well, maybe I can focus this on just how to help someone become be a better lover as an example.
And then also how to be better loved. Isn't that interesting, right?
Right. So I kind of use these to help me define my idea, and I'm just kind of putting everything down.
Yeah. So how to be a better loved. Oh, that's probably just a typo. That's weird. Okay. So all right, let's say that we've done these keyword research, and we've kind of tried different questions or different.
Yeah. So you go through and you think of, what do people type in? Like it's how to ... in relation to whatever your thing is. Right. How to, parenting.
Yeah. Got it.
Techniques, parenting techniques or relationship skills or relationship techniques. And you just find the most relevant keywords that are showing up in the list.
Yeah.
And you make a list of those. Once you kind of define which ones most fit what you're trying to do, then I head over to Google Keyword Planner.
Ah, okay.
And this is really the litmus test. So then I start plugging those words into the Keyword Planner.
Right. Now, let me ask you this: Do you ever click on any of these and look at what courses are available?
Sure.
Okay. So if I click on parenting, for example. Parenting. Okay. So let me log into Google Keyword Planner here while we're doing this. Okay. So, but what I'm hearing you say is you don't do this next. That's not your process.
Is to look at the courses that are on there.
You don't do that next. You actually go to Keyword Planner next.
I do the keywords first.
Okay. So I'm just going to
once I have my keywords targeted, then I go look at the competition on Udemy for those specific keywords.
Okay. So I'm obviously we don't have a lot of time, so I'm just going to speed up the process and I'm just going to pick a random one that seems good. Okay. So in the Keyword Planner, obviously in this video, I'm not going to teach people how to use Keyword Planner, but I'm just going to say relationship. happy relationships, you know. Okay.
Yeah, but see, I mean, even though it's on Udemy, you know, if you look at the search results here, I mean, it's 170.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
What is your litmus test for what would you go for in terms of numbers on the
well,
advertising?
I mean, I look at the ones that are the most targeted, but you know, it's gotta have at least, you know, a few thousand
A few thousand, yeah.
to even be considered.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say I'm just gonna go down and quickly pick one from the list here. And do you have an upper limit? Like you don't try to go for competing
No,
with.
I try to find the ones that are towards the top of the search results, but that are like if you have a scale between very targeted and low results and very general with high results,
Yeah.
I try to find the ones that are like right around here that are more targeted but still have a healthy amount of results.
Right. Okay. For example, okay, marriage counseling. Marriage
That would
counseling.
be, so if your course was focused on that, that would be a good one right there.
Yeah, marriage counseling. Okay. So, well, but then people taking a course on marriage counseling might be wanting to become a marriage counselor. I'm guessing. Like if they type in marriage counseling, like they want a marriage counseling degree, maybe.
I don't know. I think that's probably more people that are interested in getting counseling for their own marriage, I would think, unless it was like marriage counseling certificate or
No, I
marriage.
mean, I know, like if they type into Google, I think that's true. But if they type it into Udemy, though, you know what I mean? Like they type into Udemy marriage counseling, I imagine.
Well, at the end of the day, I'm just using that to get a sense of if the keywords that are showing up on Udemy also have decent amount of search results on Google. It's not to
Right.
say that there's this guaranteed correlation that there's going to be a ton of people on Udemy. I mean, really, the courses that you know everybody seems to do very well on Udemy are like programming courses and business courses.
Yeah.
That's really their bread and butter. But this is just to give me a sense of if there's really even some
Yeah.
interest.
So I'm going to say healthy relationships. That's you know, quite targeted, and it's
Yeah.
a couple thousand, and you know, $2. So that's commercial viability. So let's
Right.
say that's the keyword, healthy relationships.
Okay.
And of course, we can.
So I would just search that, and
let's search that.
what you notice here is so if you go to that top result,
Mm-hmm.
click on it. They have 2,300 students and 32 ratings.
Okay.
So they have a little bit of traction.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that you can't beat them, but those 32 ratings, you know, you're not going to be number one overnight if you're competing with this person. Now, there's some things you can do with keywords to be more relevant. Like, for example, they started their title with build.
Right.
Whereas I would probably start it with the keywords of healthy relationships and then put a colon.
Right.
And then put some things after that.
Now, what is Udemy probably doesn't reveal this, but what is your feeling of what is most important in the search results on Udemy?
Well, it's keyword relevance, which is again putting it at the beginning, but that alone won't get it to that alone is not going to help you beat that top.
Yeah, because like for example, codependent no more has nothing. I mean, there's no keyword.
Well, okay. So one little side note. So Udemy keeps testing a lot of different things. So it's not a perfect, you know. And look, I even show up on the first page even for an anger management course.
Oh, you do? Oh, there it is. Oh, hey, you are.
That's not even one that I'm trying. I'm not even trying for that keyword.
Yeah. So why do you show up here? What do you think?
Honestly, maybe because the course has a lot of students and it's got, you know, it's very well rated. There's probably a lot of minutes consumed for that course. It does have the word better relationships. If you look in the subtitle there.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's part of the reason.
Okay.
So what Udemy is looking at is, yes, you want to do things from an SEO perspective of, you know, putting your keyword at the beginning of the title. If you want to, you know, if you look at my title and subtitle here, so anger management was the main keyword. So that shows up first.
Yeah.
How to control anger was the second thing that I wanted.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Right. And then better relationships was one of them, and then reduce stress was another.
I see. I see. So if I type in reduce stress, maybe you'll come up. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, well,
there he goes. Oh, number 2. Wow.
Both of my courses show up.
Number 1. That's awesome. That's really good. Okay. So what do you do next? Now that let's say we picked a title and a subtitle. What's your next step?
So once we've identified so my strategy is always to rank high and let Udemy carry the brunt of the marketing for these courses.
Yeah.
Right. I don't do a lot of outside marketing. So everything that I do is about getting these to rank as high as possible.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
So what I would do next is...
What else do you do? Yeah. What else do you do to get them ranked high as possible?
Well, another factor that Udemy looks at is enrollments. Now, here's where a lot of people, especially when they're starting out, they're so afraid to give their course away for free because they're afraid that, like, if they give it away for free, then nobody's going to buy it.
Right.
And the reality is that's not the case. We have to always remember that the internet is a very, very big place. So I give out a lot of free coupons. I have a virtual assistant that has a schedule where she's constantly giving out free coupons. Now, I have her do it.
Where do you offer them? Yeah, where do you offer the free coupons?
Facebook groups. There's certain sites I've identified that I also give them out for free.
Okay. So that works really well for you, that you're giving out the free coupons?
It does, but you have to you can't just go to the same places. You kind of have to mix it up. Now, one thing that I do different than some instructors is that some instructors will basically, like, they'll do a post with all their courses for free. I don't think that's a good strategy, because what I want is someone to come in for free on one course, and then they're going to now start receiving promotional announcements from me for paid courses.
Right.
So I give out select courses to select areas to get people enrolled, which not only helps my rankings on Udemy, because again, Udemy is also wanting you to build their email list, which is why they still honor. That's why they look so heavily on enrollments. Is, you're building their student base.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you emphasize on giving free coupons for specific courses in the relevant Facebook groups and other websites.
Yep.
Got it. And what else do you do to rank so high? What else? What's another?
Well, another thing is and Udemy's changed a lot of things recently. Okay, so where it stands right now is you really they're prompting students 3 times to leave a review. You prompt them right when they start. So after they've consumed about 10%, prompt.
Yes.
So you need to really come out of the gates really strong and fast. And that's actually been a challenge with the most challenging course that I have with ratings is what you just saw on the last page there, the stress management course.
Okay.
It was identified that I just got off to a slow start there. So I need to reconfigure that so that they get kind of like a really strong start in the course.
The first 10% of the course needs to be really good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Got it. I'm gonna see, Adam, do you have any questions you want to ask?
The only question that I thought of beforehand was essentially, like, what is the benefit of selling through Udemy as opposed to through your own website, and is that exclusive? Like, if you put something on Udemy, like, are you limited to just Udemy? Is it exclusive there?
It's excellent questions. To answer your first question, the benefit of Udemy is the fact that they market your course for you. Right. So, and they also walk you through every step of they basically give you a roadmap of how to create your course, what to do next. So it's very plug and play.
Right.
Whereas when you're creating it on your own, the main thing is you're responsible for your own marketing. And there's a lot of decisions you have to make to, how do you want it branded? How do you want your sales page set up? Yeah. Whereas on Udemy, you just fill in the column.
Yeah, fill in the...
Right. But if you wanted to do both, is that like in their terms of agreement?
And I think, yeah, your second question had to do with, if I put my course on Udemy, does that mean I can't sell it somewhere else? And it's your content, so you're not violating their terms. You can sell your course anywhere else you want.
Okay.
That's awesome. Well, Ken, I want to respect your time. So what is if you were starting over on Udemy today, what would you do differently, or what would you keep doing? Besides what we've talked about, of course.
Right. I think in some of this, you just learn how to do it. I mean, like one thing that I do differently today than when I started is it used to take me like a month to create a course. Whereas now I create smaller, more targeted courses that are shorter. Because
what's the ideal length in your mind for you actually? What do you create?
Well, I mean, like for example, and I also look for ways to really leverage my time. Like I did a webinar yesterday, which I recorded on a topic that I also did keyword research on.
Right.
So I already did all of that before I recorded the webinar. So that webinar is about an hour and a half.
Right.
And I'm going to turn that into a course, which I'm going to pay someone to do the video editing, right? So it saves my time. And then I'm going to put that on Udemy so that it can start earning me residual income as well. Yeah.
So then you have to, so that's great. So the entire course is an hour and a half.
Right.
Okay. And then the Udemy has a limit of 20 minutes maximum per lecture on Udemy. So you just chop up the hour and a half into what, 10 minutes, 20 minutes? What's your suggestion for ideal length of each lecture?
Yeah, apparently through, according to research, I guess like 2 to 3 minutes for length per lecture is good.
Okay.
You can't always adhere to that, but your average lecture needs to be, I think, less than 10, the average length of lecture needs to be like 10 minutes or less.
Okay. Yeah. So 2 to 3 minutes is really kind of people's attention span on Udemy and probably elsewhere too. I notice on YouTube, like my 2-minute videos tend to do better than other ones. But I kind of don't care and just kind of like whatever. But yeah. And one more thing is, I mean, you've got beautiful graphics. Where do you get your graphics?
Oh, great question. So Udemy does that for you.
Wait a second. I should say that Udemy gives you the option, but you can also upload your own graphics, right?
Yeah, you can upload your own, but I've since the very beginning, I let Udemy do that because they have a vested interest in your course doing well.
Got it.
And so they're going to provide you with at least as good a graphic as, you're probably likely to find on your own.
But even this video thumbnail graphic, that was from Udemy too?
Yeah, it's they do that part automatically. Once they create your thumbnail, they throw that on the front end of your
And this is your current brand.
Yeah.
So then basically you recorded this video. You do this, and then Udemy Udemy put up a thumbnail graphic.
Yep.
Okay, and the thumbnail graphic. The thumbnail graphic is the course graphic. It's the course logo graphic.
You got it.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Awesome, man. Well, Ken, is there anything else like you want to say before we adjourn?
I think, you could make Udemy a full-time business if you treat it that way. I would say that you could, also look at, as with anything you're going to do online, look at multiple different income streams.
Yeah.
Because Udemy they are a marketplace. They can change their rules at any time.
Yeah.
So, don't put all your eggs in one basket, but it is a great platform for someone starting off to really just quickly put a course together, get it online, and start making money.
Awesome, man. Well, I hope those who are watching this, if we do share it, will follow you and buy your courses and, kind of see how you do it, how you promote your courses from the student perspective. I think that'll be useful.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And
thank you, Jim.
Yeah.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah. All right. So I guess I'll end this video now. And here we go.